What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Stats and Facts, where we have all the stats.
And we have all the facts.
I go by DJG94.
And I go by One. And y'all already know how we do it.
So let's get into it.
We jump into it.
All right. Yeah. You know, you're the NFL expert, Warren. You started off.
Yes, sir. Before we jump into it, bro, how you been, man? The people ain't seeing our faces, man, in what, a couple weeks.
Yeah, I've been straight. Shit, just excited for 2022, hopefully.
Yeah, word up, man. It's like I realized that I really like podcasting, bro, with the breaks. I'm like, man, we ain't gotta do a podcast this week. Okay. Then I'll be like, damn, I feel like talking about some sports right now. So feel good to be back, man. And before we get into it, we gotta let the people know as well. This is the last episode of season 2. I mean, we can expand on it a little bit more at the end, but just throwing that out there to the people. But you got anything else before we jump into it?
Nah, not much. I'm just excited on these couple of topics we got to start the show off with.
Okay, so y'all already know we're gonna jump into NFL. We got a few topics. And first, bro, the big news, man, that happened this week, earlier this week, was with Odell. Well, first it was Von Miller getting traded from the Broncos, going to the Rams. Then later, like some days later, OBJ goes to the Rams as well. So that was like some waves through the NFL. What was your initial reactions, bro?
I was happy for both players. Denver, they became more garbage ever since Peyton Manning retired. They ain't been the same. Defense was average. Von Miller's still on the contract, so he still got a little pep in the step. And OBJ, he just can't catch a break, bro. Like, tried in New York, wanted to get traded.
Yeah.
Quarterback situation. Got to Cleveland, got hurt, came back again, quarterback situation. Then they released him. So I'm like, man, what's going to happen? Then he going to a team with a decent quarterback, Stafford, and really ain't no pressure on him. But after what I seen last night, I know it's the first game. I just hope that, he be on the field and he get more receptions. You know what I'm saying?
Man, at first my reaction was like, damn, the NFC, bro, it gotta be in my team's division, but because the Rams are already tough without either one of those guys, Von Miller or Odell. I feel like they were still gonna do some damage. So you add them pieces, and I'm like, damn, they acting like the Buccaneers last year. They were really trying to win it, but with the whole OBJ situation, bro, I don't know, man. After watching last night, I'm like, we got to see where this is gonna go because, yeah, the quarterback situations have been, an obvious concern of his. But at some point, bro, you just got to go out there and do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? You might not get all the receptions like you was getting with the Giants, like, and that's just something you knew when you left, like. Going to a team with the Browns that had other good wide receivers. Now you at a team that's Robert Woods got hurt in practice the other day, so now they got Cooper Kupp. He's like the other star there. But we got to see how this gonna go, bro. I'm rooting for Odell because we rock with Odell and he from the hometown. From the home state as well. So, but it's like at a certain point, bro, he gotta figure it out. Like that's what I see, but. He's too talented, man. Like Odell could. I hate like he had to leave New York and it kind of been like on a decline ever since. But he can go down as one of the greatest receivers ever. He just got to get back to it. That's just my thing.
Yeah, it's gonna take some time, bro.
Yeah. So shout out to Odell, bro. We rooting for you. Hopefully next week be a bounce back game. After that, before we get to both of our teams, Cam Newton, I know how you rock with Cam. I rock with Cam too, but I was kind of I don't want to say I was critical of him last season, but I just felt like I don't feel like it was his best performances, but it's this sports, man. It's gonna happen. So dive into it, bro. Tell the people about the whole Cam Newton trade I mean, not trade, but signing, and your reaction.
It's very simple, bro. Everybody is want him to feel, just the party from the NFL. Period.
Yeah.
Like he still got a year or two left in him, so just give him a chance. And like you said, you were too fragile. You ain't really give him no props last year. I gotta say is he ain't really have no offense to work with. That's just
Mhm.
how I look at it. If you
Mhm.
give the right talent around, like a quarterback only can do so much. It ain't like he the Cam from 8 years ago where he can hit routes and stuff. And like I said, he basically got to be like the white quarterback, stay in the pocket and observe on what he's seeing. Then you got to worry about the defensive players, defensive linemen coming after him. So I
Yeah.
think he'll be all right in Carolina. They got a couple of talents down there on the offensive end.
Yeah, they're okay, man. I'm glad that McCaffrey came back. Well, for the sake of sports, obviously they're in my division, so I don't really care if they do good. So I mean, like you say, bro, we're gonna see. We're rooting for any black player, but specifically the black quarterbacks, because we know how small of a number it is. When really a lot of these quarterbacks around the league are pure garbage, and
Mm-hmm.
so it's good to see Cam back. I wasn't really rocking with how he only was in the game for like damn near probably like 4 plays. I want to say he had two.
Yeah,
I think he had 2 touchdowns, right?
yeah. So
So shout out to him. I guess it was because of the playbook by him getting traded so close to that game. He probably had to learn some of the playbook, which I'm pretty sure he should know a lot of it, even though it's a different coach.
mm-hmm.
But, yeah, so shout out to Cam. We're gonna see how that turns out as well. This next topic pretty much pains me to talk about, and it's the struggles of both our teams. We
Yeah.
coming into this season, we definitely was thinking our teams would be a lot better than they are right now. Yeah, I'll let you speak on your squad and then I'll get into mine, bro.
Ain't really not much to say. I'm just disappointed in Jalen Hurts. I think he should have been better this year. And then we have no offensive lineman, and we need better defense. Other than that, I ain't got much to say. I know I want us to make to the playoffs. I want to say the schedule. I say we can finish 8-9, 98, 98, something like that. But to that note, man, I just gotta wait on next year.
I didn't want to say it for you, bro, but hey, that's the thing that suck about football, bro. Like, if your team garbage, you gotta wait till next year. It ain't like basketball where it's 82 games. Your team might can go on a mean run, turn it around. Your team suck in football, you might well just go and hang it up. But yeah, man, switching to my squad. I feel like I don't want to bring up excuses, but I feel like when Jameis got hurt, well, coming into the season with Michael Thomas being hurt, I was like, damn, bro. And then they said he was out for the season. I'm like, oh my God, here it goes again. Then Jameis ended up getting hurt, and then it's just like, man, we're not fully healthy, but we still lost like a couple games I feel like we should have won. So I'm kind of in the same boat. Like, I want to see where we could take it, but how it's looking, we're not the strongest this year. So we just gotta see. And it don't help when you got guys like the Buccaneers in your division. And then for your sake, you got the Cowboys over there who balling this year. So it's tough. It's a tough season for both of us, dog.
Yeah. So
Mm.
yeah, before we get off football, one more thing about your Saints, Michael Thomas. I don't mean to rain on y'all Saints fans parade, but I would be surprised he get traded after the season. I don't think he gonna be there no more.
It's tough, man. I don't know, bro. Like, that's why I was telling you this whole off season. Like, it got to be something going on with him in the Saints organization, because for you to wait to get surgery right before the season, and then we get the possibility, okay, he might return, and now it's like, all right, you out for the season. It's like, something got to be going on behind the scenes. So I don't know, man. If they trade him, I don't want to see him go. I'll say that because he's MT, man. He's one of the best in the league when he's healthy. But if we do trade him, we'll get a valuable return. So that's the plus side. But in the NFL right now, bro, I'm kind of and then Kyler Murray is my guy for the Cardinals. That's my team that I'm kind of rooting for when I ain't rooting for the Saints. Well, when we're not playing. But he's hurt right now too. So I'm like, damn, bro. Like everybody I want to see win is not in the best shape. But that's sports. So we gonna see, man. We gonna see. With that said, if you don't have anything else, I'll throw you the assist.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing else, bro. Let's get to the NBA because this is interesting and bad at the same time.
Let's get it.
The first take, I can't believe my eyes without one of the half of the Splash Brothers. The Warriors are back. Golden State Warriors. Steph Curry look like he might be lead MVP.
Man, talk about it.
I'm impressed, man. Like last year, they go for not, make it the playoffs. The play-in tournament, they lost against the Grizzlies, unfortunately. They came back with a new attitude and set the bar. Like once we get Clay back and Wiseman, I think we might have a chance of winning the championship. Hope not, but hey, let me get your take on it. What you think?
That's tough, man. You don't really realize what you had until it's gone, that whole quote. But that's really how it was for the Warriors. Like we were so used to seeing them being great for like a good 5 to 6 years. Before they went on a dynasty run, even leading up to them becoming a dynasty with some great years with just Steph and Clay being young guys shooting the lights out. And so to see them go through that stretch where it's like, damn, they weren't the best. And all of the injuries and then KD leaving all that whole period, it was weird because it's like, damn, the Warriors not blowing people out no more. So it's like now seeing them have some glimpses of that again, it's like, damn, then you got Curry dropping 50. Curry looking like the old him when he's shooting the ball and he talking mess to the fans. And before the shot even dropped, he turning around, running down court. Like it's starting to get that old feel back. Like, damn, bro, I missed this. Just not against the Lakers, bro. Chill out, Curry. Don't just calm down against the Lakers. But yeah, it's real good, bro. I'm very excited to see when Clay come back. And then we got the good news, man, for y'all who didn't hear it. Clay could possibly come back before Christmas, so that's even better. Like, so I'm excited about that, bro. Like, all I got is praise for him right now.
Yeah. And then speaking of the Lakers, you're a Lakers fan. LeBron fan on top of that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, man, they just struggling. And to be honest, injuries hurt teams. Like if they're actually championship contenders, people don't understand it. But for some reason, any team LeBron is on, the world be happy when you lose or problems. I say 3 things: bad substitution, LeBron injuries, and lack of defense. They have to start playing hard on the defensive end. And unfortunately, Westbrook being Westbrook, he have his days where he's on and off like a faucet. He go average at least 4 turnovers a game. He steady jacking up threes, and he doesn't get to the free throw line enough, which he's shooting 65% from the free throw line, by the way. You know what's crazy about his game, though, bro? Ever since after that winning the MVP, his game got worse. I don't know what happened. Because when they bringing Paul George and Melo along, I don't know. I guess he went into that season like I'm gonna be me, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna have to share the ball more. I got to keep them happy. And Paul George stayed for another year. They went back-to-back first-round exits. Went to Houston, that didn't work. Went to Washington. That didn't work. Now he's back at home. So I'm like, all this, Westbrook brought this on himself, though, because just like his other teammate Rondo, when they was in their younger days, they ain't never wanted to get better at jump shooting. They just rely on their talent. Rondo with the passing and Westbrook with his athleticism. And now it's backfiring on. Like, they daring them two to shoot the ball. So... But I think eventually I'm going to have faith because Russ and Melo, they on their last leg. LeBron, like I said, if if he stays healthy and AD steps his game up and the injuries get better, I still got the Lakers winning it all. That's just me. What's your take on it?
When they healthy, for sure. I feel like any team, like, okay, I'll say this. I get this example. If your team is rated a 99 with LeBron, when LeBron gets hurt or LeBron's not playing, your team automatically gonna drop down to about, I say about 83 to 85 overall. Like that's just the kind of impact LeBron carry. I don't care who on the squad, and we know who on the Lakers without LeBron playing right now. Still ain't enough. It's just that's how much he impacts the game, and you clearly see it. I mean, AD is I'll give AD his props. AD is playing solid. I wasn't really rocking with him having 6 rebounds last night. I'm like, dude, like
I watched that game, by the way.
yeah, you got to kind of step it up a little bit on them boards. And like he said it, like lackadaisical, you be playing like we the Lakers, but y'all ain't done that yet with this current squad for y'all to be lackadaisical. Rondo, a Hall of Fame point guard, he coming up the court, got an 8-second violation. Like, bro, what are you doing? Like, them plays like that is just like, that ain't even, we don't expect that from him. Like, we expect that from a young guy off the bench or whatever. But Rondo, you 8-second violation, never seen him do that before. So it's just like, AD said it last night, bro. They suck. And I think everybody in America who watching ball right now know that. Like, hopefully when LeBron comes back, it's reports that he'll be back possibly this week, maybe Friday or something like that. So we'll see. Hopefully they can turn it around. But like you say, when they healthy, it's no question. They're gonna win it. It's just they're losing right now, so that's all you can talk about.
And it's sad. So let's just be honest, man. Phoenix was not gonna win this series if AD didn't get hurt. It was the blessing in disguise, just like Milwaukee beat Brooklyn because Kyrie got hurt. Like, it was just a blessing in disguise. Like, the prediction that I was looking for, the Lakers and Nets, it didn't happen. And injuries again with Kyrie with that damn vaccination, he don't want that. But still, it's possible that Brooklyn don't make it this year because, hate to say it, like the size. And the Lakers, like, what's hurting them is injuries. So I might be disappointed again, but I'm going to keep my faith that everything goes smooth. Next, in January, you never know. New York talking about not getting the vaccination no more. Kyrie might just come back. He ain't going to have to take no shot. So that's the word on the street for the state of New York. So that's good. But I don't know about the road games. You know, home and stuff like that. That'll be dope. But Kyrie, I don't know. I guess he being Kyrie, because ain't no way in the world, like I said, the championship. Like, I guess it's true though, bro. Like, as the older you get more wiser. It's bigger than basketball. It's bigger than money. So at the end of the day, I gotta respect it. So you know, we getting older. I just made it past 25. You about to be 25. Sometimes, you know, you think your brain becomes more stronger. You're aware of more things around you. You want to seek more information and stuff. That's just life. So.
And I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. Let's keep it a stack. Like, if I got a ring and I got millions to where I'm set for life, I ain't really tripping off winning another one. Like, it ain't the top of my priorities. It'd be cool to get a second ring, but I already got one, and I'm up in the bank account. So y'all can kind of miss me without. I mean, it's like you got to look at it a different way. That's why I tell people, like, yeah, we as fans, we want to see Kyrie out there because we want to see the Lakers and the Nets. But at the end of the day, man, like, bruh, good either way. It ain't really no loss for him. So but like, to your point though, bro. Hopefully guys get healthy. I will say that I'm glad that it's early in the season, all of this going on, rather than like last year. You know what I'm saying? Because we was like, oh, okay, shit, it's getting close to the playoffs. We might see some good matchups that we want to see. And first round, it's like, I guess we just watching the playoffs to see who winning now, because the heavy hitters out. So it's just like, we gotta see, man. But I definitely think people need to chill on the Westbrook slander, the Lakers slander period, because it's just like they'll figure it out, bro.
Yeah, I remember I never forget back in. It was a long time ago. Miami Heat, where they or Dwayne Wade and Shaq, where they won that championship, they was having that bush struggles the first half of the season.
Yeah.
Injury, Shaq got hurt. They try to figure out who team it is. They got rid of Stan Van Gundy. It's Pat Riley came in around February, and like Gary Payton said, we just gonna let Dwayne Wade have it. He young. He actually can hoop. We're gonna let him have the team. And they had all them veterans just like the Lakers got. And they messed around and won championships. So that's the way I'm taking this. Laker 2022 years gonna be like back 18 years ago. Was it 18 years ago? 2016 years ago.
2006.
Yeah, that's 16 years.
2006.
My math bad. So like I said, it's a challenge.
Damn, that was 15 years ago. Shit.
Yeah,
I
15,
was a
16
young
years ago.
boy, man. I was a young boy watching
But
that shit.
11 years old, bro.
Damn, man. Time crazy. Why you had to make us feel old like that?
Well, hell, I'm glad to be honest. Because
Damn.
like I say, no, you gotta look at why I told you the older we are, more wise we become, the older we get, because it'll be a blessing to, just live our life in the future, like say entrepreneurs and stuff like that. I ain't gonna really care about like all that fancy stuff because it means nothing to me at this point. So that's how I look at it. But anyway, let's go to the next topic. What do the Celtics need to do to get better? Wow. That's like 5 or 6 things I could put on that, bro.
Check them off the list then. I want to hear it.
A couple of trades, bro. Like I told you, bro. In my opinion, I hate to say it, it's time for Brown and Tatum to depart. They've been together for like 3 to 4 years. I'm just saying, as a Celtics fan, I think it'd be better because if you look at it, bro, it reminds me of, again, I'm going back in the day, Trace McGrady and Vince Carter. The only difference is we been to two conference finals with Brown and Tatum. Jaylen Brown has turned into an all-star. Like, he's got that good. And then, like a couple of commentators, they agree how I've been seeing it. Like, these dudes, they go one-on-one too much. The ball's not moving enough, and they have no real leader out there. And, hell, it's time to get rid of Marcus Smart. Like, he tried because he's our leader, to be honest. But, like I said, the last 4 to 5 years, like I said, we've been in 3 conference finals, 2 of them against LeBron, and then we lost against Miami in the bubble. I blame Kemba Walker and Gordon Hayward on that one. That was just terrible. We should have won that series. Could have been a 2010 rematch, like from 10 years ago. Oh well. But like I say, it's time to get rid of 3 players. That's Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, and Al Horford. They talk about a 3-team trade with Jaylen Brown, Patrick Beverley go to Philly. We get Karl-Anthony Towns. Ben Simmons go to Minnesota. I love that. Like, finally.
And where would JB go?
They said something about Philly. I said him and Patrick Beverley, like a 3-team trade. Yeah, 3-team trade. Because you got to look at it. I don't think, because I think off the court, it's just like Westbrook and Patrick Beverley hate. Cat and MB don't like each other. So I don't think that's going to go too well. So that's kind of a smart move.
Yeah, that I don't even want to see that shit. Who gonna score? It's 2 big ass niggas in the paint, like, and they both want to shoot 3.
Yeah. Say that.
They both want to shoot 3s all day.
You got what era we in? We in the European NBA era. Ain't nobody posting up no more.
No, I'm just saying, like, they still got to have presence in the paint, but we both know that obviously they want to shoot the damn ball all day. But
that shit is funny too, bro.
I don't know why they brought Andre Drummond out. I was like, why the hell? Why? I should have did something else. But
I think Andre Drummond dumbass should have went to Charlotte because he do block and rebound. That would have been nice. Yeah, but his dumbass should stay with the Lakers. Like, what was the problem? I guess I don't know. I think he got a couple of post moves. He had a couple of 20-point games. He thought he was gonna get a bigger role, be a third option. Nah, buddy, you ain't that type of player.
Yeah, that's crazy though, because he would have, like I said, he could have racked up. He could have racked up damn 20 to 25 boards because his rebounding is crazy. He one of the best rebounders ever. So I don't understand it.
He getting that white side slander now. I mean, white side where he had left Miami. He became a role player, went to Sacramento and stuff. So I
Yeah,
mean, Portland in Sacramento, and he's just garbage now. He in Utah playing backup. So in my opinion, bro, I think that's what they do to bigs, especially when you ain't got no big time offense. Like you was making like 15 to 20 million, and then you getting between 28, 30 years old. They like, oh, you ain't no but a role player now. Bigs are actually scoring a little bit, so I'm not going to pay you another 15, 20 million. Get the fuck out of here. So,
yeah, yeah. Especially
yeah, on that.
the game didn't evolve like you said.
Mm-hmm.
Guys not scoring. It's not no paint beast no more. Like these guys be shooting mid range and all that. So it's like if you can't do that. And Whiteside never been no shooter, so it's just like it's just a result of it. But
And I think if we get rid of Brown, bro, and we get Cat, we need a point guard. So I say trade Smart and Horford and go get John Wall. He'll be perfect for us. That's just me.
yeah,
You gotta look at we got a big and we got a small forward in Tatum. Then we got a point guard that can handle and set players up. So that's how I look at it. That'll be a decent victory. So
yeah, I'm very
hey,
disappointed, man. I'm very disappointed in the Celtics right now because JB is obviously my guy, and I want to see. I just feel like, man, they too talented to not get it done. But I like your example you gave, Vince Carter and Tracy McGrady. Like that was the perfect example because now that you say that, that's really who they reminded me of. It's like they can score the ball all day. It's just I don't know, man. That team is
communication, man.
yeah.
Then, in my opinion, though, looking back at it, I agree for the Boston slander. You know, that last year he was there. It wasn't really his fault. That's what happens when you have young talent like that. If they just like basically, I've been to college. You should know. When you go to college or high school basketball, you go around athletes. They get big headed. Think they're better than what they is, and it's more about them being, selfish than being a team player. Because we had too much talent on that team. Terry Rozier, he caught attitude, but the year before he was balling in the playoffs. Kyrie and Gordon Hayward coming back off injuries. Like, hold on, we don't really care for y'all. Like, and then, like I said, that's that young men attitude. Like
Yeah.
Kyrie, a champion. He been to 3 finals. Gordon Hayward, all-star. Y'all had that 1 year. There was no respect. So like that, but that started from Brad Stevens. Brad Stevens, he was a terrible coach. He couldn't get the vets and the youngsters to get along.
Yeah, I mean, rightfully so though. It's because it's more at the end of the day, we're a team, but it's still guys in their contract years, guys trying to meet certain
Mm-hmm.
numbers so they can get their bread.
Yep.
And on top of that, if I'm Terry Rozier and I'm Jaylen Brown, dog, we improving and we about to be starters. You gonna bring in Gordon Hayward and you gonna bring in Kyrie and just wipe us away. That take away our minutes. That take away the groove we've been in. Now you got the chemistry messed up because dudes low key looking at the teammates like, man, I'm better than him. I really should be playing. And rightfully so. Like, I think Jaylen Brown is an all-around better player than Gordon Hayward. That's just my opinion. But
That's fact.
it's just like for him to say that, it's like it will fuck up the whole team. But that's low-key how they was feeling. Like, dog, we done balled out. Y'all gonna bring these dudes in here and they done messed up the whole damn run. Cause that's how I felt. Like, I felt like Gordon Hayward and Kyrie going there just messed up the Celtics completely. Cause what they have is already special. You keep that young team together, it's no telling the sky's the limit. But when you do that, you mess up trust. And now you give Brad Stevens a higher role than he already had. So he's still in the organization. I'm pretty sure Jaylen Brown still like, motherfucker, don't forget. I remember when you ain't think I was better than Gordon Hayward. So you got all that playing apart. And it's just like, on top of that, you're losing. Then you got Marcus Smart come out. He called him out. Like, man, dudes need to get it together, basically. Like, and so he's trying. Like, they trying to do everything they can, but they just not. They not. I don't think it's gonna work no more either, man. Sad to say.
We had the twin there, Marcus Morris, and he didn't want to leave Boston. He had to go to New York and get some bread. he unfortunately he got what he wanted, got traded to the Clippers because he like, man, I don't want to play with no sorry ass Knicks. So like we missed, like I say, Danny Ainge and Brad Stevenson, they're terrible. Never mind, that's Boston and OKC. They've been a disappointment the last 6 years. Those are the main two teams I'm so disappointed in. I never thought. Yeah, looking back on it, KD. Remember when you was talking with KD before he left? Like, damn, what killed OKC? They ain't never had no real shooters. Cause like it's not like Kevin Durant or LeBron and that. He just known for scoring. And Westbrook, he gonna score to get his rebounds, assists. Basically like what they say about him, stat pack. They ain't got no real coach. So Durant, he just basically like he done it with this point. Like I'm a free agent. I think I just need to leave because I'm probably gonna never win. Westbrook. That's why I say Westbrook, James Harden. Their attitude is I'm actually a superstar, so I'm gonna ball out regardless if I get a ring or not. And now look what's going on with both of them. They in their late 30s, they early 30s, not late. Now they want to win a championship. James Harden want to get out of Houston now. Being Westbrook, he finally got out of OKC. Then he went to Washington, now to Lakers. Now all of a sudden they try to win the championship. But that's what, like they say, you got the ego like that. It's gonna be hard for you to win.
So there's so much you can do on your own. As great as we know James Harden is, he's gonna go down as one of the top shooting guards ever. We already know what he do, but it's only so much you can do on your own. Like it's a different man. Like that's why I say I'm biased with LeBron, but one thing about LeBron, when it's been just him for as like a big name on the team, we done seen what he took teams to. And then we done seen what guys who are also superstars can't even get to the finals. So I want it's levels when we start talking about this GOAT and all this is levels. So I mean, we gotta see, man. Hopefully the Celtics can shake back because like we say, how we rock with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Want to see them both be successful, but the run with the Celtics might be coming to an end, but we're gonna have to stay updated on that and see how that turns out.
But your take on it back to LeBron, like that was, don't get me wrong, he did it twice in 11 years. He took trash to the finals. That's the point. He took it to the finals. But the best thing about if he would have did that, if he would have won. That's the only thing. That's why I get defensive off that because I'm like, y'all disrespecting Al Iverson because he did what LeBron did before LeBron did it.
Yeah, but AI, no disrespect to AI because we obviously he's that man. But what I'm speaking on is somebody's like a Harden's caliber. Harden has put up some of the greatest numbers ever in regular season, multiple times, but it doesn't translate to like getting to the finals is what I mean. Like, and LeBron, we done seen that multiple times, whether that's the first stint in Cleveland or the second stint in Cleveland after Kyrie left. We were like, damn, I don't think the Cavs gonna get there. And LeBron dragged their ass there. And he played the Celtics several times in the conference finals. So it's like, that's the difference that I'm speaking on. Yeah.
I just don't like when he took the L. That's what I'm telling you. That's why I say that's why you gotta bring Al Iverson.
You playing the same with AI. Look who you going against. Let's see. It's just me. What I'm gonna do? Like, that's the Warriors we talking about, man. Like, it's only so much you gonna do. Like, then you bring KD on there and Poe AI. I don't remember who else was scoring in the finals with him. So,
average what 34? Play against Kobe and Shaq. So,
bro, 34 and I can't name nobody else on the like squad that was scoring. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying, man. But we gonna see, dog. But if that's the last of the NBA, did you want to go ahead and jump into this music, man?
Yeah, we're gonna get into the music before we log out of here.
Okay. So man, we had a big moment in hip hop, bro. The Kanye West Drink Champs interview, man. Shout out to Nori and the whole squad over there at Drink Champs. I didn't expect this interview. I didn't expect this interview at all. So this shit was like amazing when I came across it.
I did.
I'm not talking about the actual interview. I'm talking about like I didn't know Ye was gonna be doing an interview. Like that's what I meant. Like,
Oh,
yeah. So when I seen him, like, damn, you got an interview dropping. So that was like the dope part. But yeah, you can go ahead and pop it off though.
yeah. No, the reason why I said when you said you would expect the interview, no, because they was hyping it up when they were, Kanye was going through them phases and stuff. No was talking down on him, and I'm like, this type of motherfucker saying this shit about Kanye, I actually have a motherfucking podcast. So
Yeah.
I wasn't surprised. But to that interview, bro, it's one thing I have to give Kanye his credit on, regardless if he's bipolar and still needs some professional help. Well, we praying for you, Kanye, but I always respect his pure honesty, man. That's the thing we cannot take away from Kanye. This before he dated Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian, he was always honest about what he sees and what he does not like and all that shit. Like he gave us nothing but specific details on them that 4 years, these last 4 years, what he been going through. And the only thing that got me, I ain't give a damn about the Trump support because, like I say, it's he a rich guy. Well, rich people not gonna agree with Trump when it comes to file for bankruptcy and being cheaper when it comes to taxes. Of course, they tax cuts because the only difference is he admit he's a Trump supporter. We ain't no tell who else was voted for Trump behind closed doors. Motherfucker just mad that he went, with public with it. Then he wore the hat just to prove the point. Like, I don't give a fuck what you say. Everybody was coming at his neck, but the thing, like, he was messed up. Like, when he talked about slavery was a choice. That's why I'm like, nigga, you tripping. But like, he probably was trying to tell y'all what he meant by that. But how he was saying it, like you said, is not what you say, is how you say it. You ain't get your point across. You should have said it differently.
Yeah.
Like 400 years, it was a choice. Not really. If we don't have weapons and a power like the white folks, it would be no choice. But like I say, he should have actually did his history on how this shit happened, how we came to the United States. But like I say, it was just pure honesty. I respect him. And then he just got it. He just opened up and he said it. He said, I hope they don't kill me for this. Because, like you said, when you preach the truth about how messed up the U.S. really is when it comes to white folks taking over everything. Like, we just built this country, we discover everything, but they make millions of dollars off it. That's, he was talking about stuff like that. And what he was saying about abortion, like, he went deep with it.
Yeah.
And then, he took it a little far with the text where he group text all the people that got a problem with him, where he said, I'm worth more than all y'all combined. He called out, Drake a little bit. Then he talked about Big Sean and John Legend, like, y'all some real sellouts. I'm like, nah, nigga, that shit go both ways. They a sellout and you a sellout. But,
Man, before I forget this, I want to just say this. So to y'all that probably won't know or didn't check Instagram, this like happened today, like right before we did the podcast. Drake and Kanye, they back together on they posted a picture and videos with shout out to Jay Prince. The whole Larry Hoover movement. They working behind the scenes with that. So they just posted on the gram, man, and it was good to see. Obviously, you hope it stays that way, but this rap, it's a competitive sport. You got all the egos involved, all that. So you know how this thing goes. So I just wanted to say that. And then shout out to Drake for he actually posted a picture of him and Kendrick on his story. And I thought that was huge because we already know how they've been kind of fighting for the crown the past few years. So that was pretty dope because I'm like, okay, man, I want to see hip hop to where our top guys are like, at least if you ain't got to be better buddy, but kind of like have some kind of unity because they always trying to like have everybody against each other. But just wanted to say that before I forgot. But to the Ye point, I'll say this, man. I love the interview. Did you see part 2?
No, I didn't see part 2. I'm gonna have to watch it. I know that was gonna be interesting.
Check.
I'll watch that tonight.
Yeah, part two is dope. We'll have to recap whenever you watch that. But I mean, the first part was pretty much what we all was talking about and what everybody kind of, got a lot of details from. And I say, man, my only problem with Kanye, because to your point, I just feel like mentally and the ego involved, and when you're going through stuff that we probably never know about, you get those moments where it's like, damn, what you on right now? But the whole Trump thing, I agree with you said. He has some moments where it's like, yo, but then at the same time, you understand he's rich as fuck, like you said. So he's probably trying to get that tax cut. And it's like business wise, like I respect it. But then like when you say the hat, I feel like more what hurt for me was the hat. Like the hat symbolizes, we know what that shit symbolizes, like white supremacy, white people wanting to see the world be back to black people in fucked up situations how we were at a point, and we made it through that. So it's like, damn, yay, don't go that far. If you want to play the politics and do that, do your thing. We can't say much about that because we're not in your shoes. But when you throw the hat on and the whole slavery quote, like that was like, okay, that was something different. But I say, man, we all human. It's just Ye is famous and rich as fuck. So it's like we get to see all of his whether you want to call them mistakes or flaws on camera. So that's the bad thing. But when it comes to this music and like you say, the honesty, is like, damn, bro. And I just want to say this interview, man, like this shit just made me, I don't know, I feel like my respect just went, like my respect was right here, but it just went up here because I feel like this the first interview we really got to get in his brain and be like, okay, I understand like why he moved like this, or why he do that. Because I just feel like that's what we need. We need more interviews like to where we have real conversations, not just talking about who niggas sleeping with, who we got beef with, all that bullshit. And I mean, we got that in this interview too, but like it was mostly on some, he talking some shit that's of substance that matter, like that we gonna care about. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Ye. This shit was crazy. I think this is gonna be an interview you could watch more than once. You know what I mean? You just get bored one day, like, man, let me cut on this Ye interview. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to Ye.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Before we go to the next topic, bro, I just want to say this: Kanye, how he is rich, I guarantee his attitude like that before when he was broke. And like they say, money don't do nothing but show your true colors. Yeah. If you was crazy or cocky, stupid or arrogant when you was broke, money don't do nothing but just show you your real colors and who you really are. And people gonna look at that as it good or bad. So.
And I'm glad you said that, because this is what I was thinking when you just made your point. I'm low-key glad that we got somebody like Ye who's like that, because white people do it all the time. They just do it in a different way. And like Ye said, they gonna call me a rapper to put me in that box. But no, don't do that, because y'all just trying to stop all of the things that I'm trying to do. And for somebody to be worth $9 billion as a black man that started in hip hop, like, come on, bro. Like, that just go to show you how far we done came as a genre. And he kicking down the doors for whoever gonna be the next Ye, or somebody that's just like Ye, or the artist. Like, bro, like we gotta represent for him. And I gotta say, we gotta just pray for his safety and security, because the shit he was saying, he just was giving us so much insight, man, on not only the white power, but the shit that you start learning when you become high, like at a level he is, hanging with the people that he hanging with. So man, shout out to Ye. We can go all day on this damn interview alone, but yeah, great interview. Check it out if you ain't check it out, man. Kanye West Drink Champs interview on YouTube, man, or wherever you listen to your podcast. Check that out. And right now we're gonna take it to the West for the next topic, man. Some of the great guys in hip hop as well. They formed a group called Mount Westmore, and includes some greats, man. You got Ice Cube, Too Short, you got E40, and you got Snoop Dogg. So they put out a banger, man. How did you feel about the record when it dropped?
I loved it, bro. And Ice Cube is in my top 5 all time. So that, man, you agreed, and he had the best verse on there. And then his best verse is the last verse, just like original old school fashion rap. Like, you know who got the best verse, you either go first or last. And he went last, so he had the best verse out of all of them. I like his verse, and I like Too Short verse.
Yeah. Too Short was doing his Mac and his how he always do, dropping the jewels on the game. And then Cube just, I don't know, something about Cube flow, and just the way he like the way he got the line, he say I say, and he say the young boy, something yelling out, they coming. Nigga, I ain't running. Like I was like, damn, that sound like some old Q right there, man. The record is
Mhm.
Subwoofer for y'all that haven't heard it. Go check it out, man. It's the OGs on that thing. I believe they supposed to be dropping a project too. So
Yeah.
this just was the single that they dropped, but it's hard.
Mhm.
Hard as shit. Um, Shout out to the OGs, man. And the last topic we got is addressing the cancel culture. Uh, let's not get council speaking on this shit. But
Mhm.
I guess what comes to mind for me, and I want to get your opinion, is just like the whole treatment of people going against Dave Chappelle right now for speaking out on a variety of topics. Obviously, we already know what one of the main ones are.
Mhm.
Don't even want to speak on that shit. We just gonna
Yeah.
stick. We just gonna stick to the
Go-
council culture.
go.
So my thing is I think it's whack as hell because it's like, bro, it's comedy. Like, and at the end of the day, we're all like I said, we all human, bro. Like, what's the point of doing comedy if you can't for a second like have a roast moment or roast somebody. Like we all, if you ever been to public school or you been a kid before, which we all have, fam, you go through moments where you get roasted or you cracking jokes, and that's a part of life. And then if you not like getting offended by it or you not being bullied, like you look at the shit, like you get you a laugh off, like you talking about me, like you get a laugh off. And I think that's what that's why comedy is so great, because for a second you get to step back and just laugh at some shit that's reality. But it's like nowadays it's hard to do that because it's just like everybody's like, oh, he talking about me. Cancel him. It's like, damn, bro, it's not that serious, bro. Like, that's just my take on it. I would love to hear what you got to say about that, bro.
It's very simple. The truth hurts, bro.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. Like I
But
said, Dave
ain't it
Chappelle.
humor? Ain't it some kind of humor and truth though? Even if you look at some stand-up comedy, you like, damn, that's me right there. That shit don't still be like kind of funny though.
Yeah, it'd be funny at times.
Yeah.
But like you say, sir, people take that as disrespect. But hey, fuck them. That's how I look at it.
And then the coldest part, this is what I gotta say, man. For anybody a part of cancel culture, anybody who get on Twitter, get on any social media and try to cancel people, bro, check this out. Let's say, okay, I'm gonna use this example. I'm not the biggest of, let's say, I'm not the biggest golf fan, right? So I'm not gonna go to a fucking golf game because I don't really like golf like that. Or I'm not gonna go to a golf tournament. Or I'm not gonna turn on the TV and be like, damn, I feel like I'm about to watch some golf. I don't like this shit. So that's why I'm like with cancel culture, bro. If y'all don't like Dave Chappelle or y'all don't like whoever, why do you tune in? Like, fam, it's so easy. Like, if you get on Netflix, it's thousands of fucking shit you can watch on there rather than clicking on Dave Chappelle's special.
Yeah. Or
Like,
YouTube.
yeah, it's like people just wake up like, damn, I don't got nothing to do today. Let me just talk about a celebrity or let me talk about this person. It's like shit baffles me. I don't
Oh
understand.
yeah, prime example, motherfuckers, gangs and rappers want to kill this funny Uncle Ruckus ass nigga Charleston White. I know you heard of him. He's entertaining. He's funny. He disrespect dead people. He disrespect gangs and all that. But you know, people take it to heart, especially gang members or people that's fans of rest in peace Nipsey Hussle, Tupac, and DMX. He just like, and then Pimp C, and he from Texas. He said, fuck all them Houston rappers. He can't stand East Coast rappers. This shit ain't nothing but entertainment. Like y'all get offended to that. That tells me you ain't got nothing better, or you just stupid. Cause like you said, he ain't nothing but a character, and you giving him the attention he want. Like you said, he made over 10 grand off merch by just being negative. So you give people what they want, like him. Of course, he gonna continue to do it. They want to cancel him.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
kill him. I take that.
well, see, with that situation, it's a kind of slight difference because if I just think about it from the aspect if Nipsey Hussle or whoever, Pimp C, or one of those guys are my cousins or my family member, I feel differently off that because that's family. Like, like for me, like my grandpa, my grandfather, he's not here no more. So if somebody was to be talking about my grandfather, I'm not gonna feel the greatest about that, and I'm not gonna feel that great about you as a person.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that's the only slight difference. Like I think when people start talking about people that's no longer here, or you get to talking about some shit that's just like, I don't know, like it's just like a stretch. Unless it's again to comment, unless it's a joke to where it's like my people gone, but you made a joke that's funny, so I might give it a good laugh and not get too serious. But when this shit like you start being malicious with it, you doing it over and over, then it's like, all right, bro, you got to kind of calm down. But
Yeah,
you
that's
know
why I
how
say
it is,
like
man.
people don't act like they can't fucking read. They just read the headline and click on, like you said, clickbait. So
Yeah,
that's my take on it. You don't want it. Hear it, damn sure don't click on it. If you can read, don't click on it, even though it's gonna be negative or something that's gonna offend you. Like I
that's
said,
simple.
cancel culture. No, I don't.
That's for sure. I'm gonna say this, man. I'm gonna step out of limb and say this. I feel like cancel culture needs to be canceled. Like that's that. That's what I feel about that. That shit probably corny, but cancel culture needs to be canceled, bro. Like everybody human, everybody make mistakes. Everything ain't for everybody. And
Mm-hmm.
with that said, man, if y'all don't like some shit, keep scrolling or find something else. Like it's that easy, bro.
Common
Um,
sense.
yeah, man. But yeah, before we get up out of here, man, we just wanted to say, it's been a hell of a season too. Uh, it's so crazy because in season one, bro, we did what, like 10 episodes or 11 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
In season two, this is episode 50.
Yep.
Damn, so we did 40 episodes of season two. Man, y'all better show us some love, man. We've been rocking and giving y'all bangers every week. How you feel now that we at 50, bro?
Yeah, it made me appreciate and enjoy it more now, bro.
Yeah,
Because at first I'm like, yeah, it's straight, but shit, I actually enjoy doing the podcast almost every other week.
yeah.
So I'm blessed and thankful. I just happy that my little brother was down to be my co-host. Cause I ain't just want to do this shit alone. So I'm like, it's more fun when you got people around. That's what people don't understand.
Yeah, likewise, man. It's been a pleasure, man. And like I say, this not the end. We gonna come back in season 3. We're just gonna do a lot of prepping and just try to take
Mm,
things to another level like we did from season 1 to season 2. So y'all just stay
yep.
tuned. And yeah, we just got more things coming, man. That's all we're gonna say. And we'll be back. We're gonna let everybody enjoy the holidays with your families, same as we want to enjoy the holidays with our family. So
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna take a break and we'll be back with season 3. We don't have a date right now, so y'all just stay tuned and we'll
Yep.
update y'all. And follow the Stats and Facts page on Instagram at Stats and Facts. We'll have that on the video for y'all. Uh
Yeah.
DJG, shout out your Instagram.
Yeah. Cube 9, Benjamin 4, and also on for YouTube people, hit the damn subscribe button.
Yes, sir. And like the videos too. We've been saying like
Yeah.
we be seeing y'all liking the video and commenting from time to time. We appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, season 3, man, we gonna try to run it up again. How we did. We made a lot of progress in season 2. And I want to say shout out to all the work that my boy DJ G has been doing, man. Taking this thing to another level, and we've like been able to get some great guests. That's another thing I want to say too. Give your flowers, bro. Season 2, man, we had some hell of a guests. Like we made some major moves. I just kind of want to take this moment to give ourselves some pats on the backs, man, because we had some great conversations this season with great guests.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, man, we can only go up from here in season 3.
Yep.
One last thing before we get out of here. What would you say do you have your favorite season 2 episode?
I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of hard. I ain't gonna, since I'm an NBA fan, interviewing the two NBA players, former NBA players, Tyrone Nesby and K Felder.
Okay.
What was your favorite?
Yeah, I really didn't think about it. I didn't think I was even gonna ask you that, so it's hard for me too. I don't want to be trash and just steal your answer, but I might have to just do that because I did enjoy those interviews as well. I want to say the
Mhm.
Diallo one, I really love that one too, just because we
Yeah.
finally got to get some access with like an actor, and
Mhm. It
that
was
whole thing. Yeah,
interesting interview too, because he
yeah,
had a hell of a story to get to where he's at now. So that's amazing.
yeah.
And I want before we leave, bro, I just want to tell everybody you been checking us out. We appreciate it, and you seen how what communication can do, teamwork can do. When you come together, man, anything is possible. That's what I'm learning. That's what one learning now. So I just want to give you your flowers, bro. Cause one, he do his damn thing as well, man. He edit and post and stuff like that. Then on top of that, he be working. Then he be recording his music and stuff. And, he got time, to think and balance it out. So just want to give you your flowers too, bro.
Appreciate it, bro. We make a hell of a team, man, and we gonna keep doing what we've been doing, man. This shit is like I say, it's fun to me and be like, all right, we doing a podcast today. We got our topics together and we talk about the shit that we love talking about, that we talk about off camera. So it's just fun,
Mm-hmm.
man. We hope y'all keep growing with us. Like I say, season 3 is gonna be fun as well. We really I ain't even gonna spill the beans, but I say like it's y'all think we doing something now with like the whole cam, but wait until we really got like a kind of live feel. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
just say that much to give y'all a little teaser, but man, season 3 gonna be up, bro. It was a great episode 50, dog. 50 more of these things, we're gonna be at 100, so we're gonna see y'all soon, man. Subscribe, and we'll see y'all later.
Yep.
Peace.